The Judge Emmett locked up Mr. Doromo for 51 months before the Second Court of Appeal freed him or answer before Second Court of Appeal freed him, and they asked the DC Court to answer Mr. Doromo's appeal, writ of habeas corpus. Many things fall apart from that day. Mr. Doromo's mother died of heart attack when heard the news that Mr. Doromo was locked up. All the refugees sponsored by Voice of Social Concern became stranded. Mr. Doromo's children became homeless in Cairo, Egypt. Mr. Doromo's sister also died of heart attack when heard of that news. Mr. Doromo was locked up in DC jail from March 30, 2007 to 2018, and then transferred to MDC Brooklyn, New York until November 2011 when he was set free. He was told to report to Halfway House because his paperwork will be prepared there, plus he will have a temporary place to stay until he get a job or get himself together, according to them. Mr. Doromo went to Halfway House. He found out it's technically a jail. In a week, Mr. Doromo declined to stay there, and they locked up Mr. Doromo for 2 weeks. Mr. Doromo demanded to be taken to court while he been locked up, and they released him, telling him to go to court next day, and end up with somebody called the probation officer, telling him to report to him every week for 1 year. Mr. Doromo told him no, and he filed a motion to court under Judge Emmett G. Sullivan. Whatever happened, they had to leave Mr. Doromo alone. This is the part of the scam to frustrate Akube Doromo until collapse. Since then, there are people deployed against Akube Doromo, or Mr. Doromo, in the streets as he is homeless. Since he is homeless, he will find his bag get stolen anytime he falls asleep or attacked and robbed. All the paperwork, ID is gone. It takes months or more to get another document. Every month, Mr. Doromo will be admitted to hospital from being attacked in DC nights by unknown individuals. It took Mr. Doromo 3 years to come out from being attacked by unknown individuals every night and protect the paperwork from being stolen, and at last it is filed to DOJ, Civil Rights Division. All the unknown attackers disappeared when they learned the issue is already filed under DOJ, Civil Rights Division. This is the scam that is going on in Washington, D.C. Federal Court, covered up by Judge Emmett G. Sullivan. And that is what they are doing. They want to make sure Mr. Doromo could not regain back, so he cannot file his papers. That is why anytime Mr. Doromo tried to file, he going to get robbed, his bags will get stolen, the paperwork gets stolen, the IDs, and if to get a document back again after being stolen, it will take months. Plus, Mr. Doromo got no any money even to get them. And even it's going to be so hard wherever he will go claiming his papers get stolen. Of course, nobody can listen to him because there will be nothing to prove who who he is. And that was the other scam that is going on in DC. Really, it is to kill people. That, and Judge Sullivan is in another way supporting it, killing people because of their origin, national origin, or because what they really have, like Mr. Doromo have his business stolen, his bank accounts robbed, and Judge Emmett Sullivan was supporting it. Please, I need a public support. We need to stop DC corruption against the people. And the DC is the best city in the world. And the United States is the leader of the civil rights. And we cannot allow a judge to support a corruption, to support a robbery, to support a bribes, to support real a scam, which it is really headed by him right now. Judge Sullivan is the one doing it. Thank you.